So I'll start with my first question, which essentially is about the topic, the secrets to building a high performance demand gen team. So what essentially is a demand gen team? What is its role in the organization? And also, what is the difference between a demand gen and a sales team? Like how they're different in B2B space. So I know I've put three questions together. I'm really
No, no,
sorry.
sure.
Okay.
And I think now for any company, right, think of their buying journey. It all
Hmm.
start from getting the leads or the people who are interested or people who are in education mode, convert them into an interested mode, nurture them and try to get them into sales funnel. When they enter sales funnel, then basically take them to the closure, right? You have a sales cycle and you take them to the closure. And like a couple of time back, like what used to happen, all the big companies have the merged teams for the demand gen and sales, but how it has evolved over a period of time is now company wanted to have a exclusive focus on demand gen. So demand gen's job is nothing but reach out to the prospect with right messaging strategy and get convince them to basically speak to your sales team, right? So basically fill up the sales pipeline, create enough interest and get them, land them on the sales call, and do a handshake with the sales guy, then sales guys will take it from there, and that's where the real job starts also. Like they have to now close it and take it to the closure and get the contract signed and get the logo on, right? So demand gen essentially is creating the pipe and sales is basically closing the pipe from there.
Very, very interesting. So, like you mentioned, demand gen is basically putting the prospects into that funnel, and you talked about that beautiful funnel piece, and sales basically takes it forward from there. So, obviously, they'll have different set of KPIs. I just got thinking about that. So,
Correct.
what would be the KPIs for the demand gen team, and what it would be for the sales team? If you can talk about that a little bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, for sales team, the KPI is very simple. Get the dollars, get the money, right? So it's the revenue quota. In some cases, in some companies, especially in the large org, they do carry bit of a lead gen quotas also, but I think largely they focus on closing the revenue. For demand gen, I think it's broadly like different companies have different methods, but it's broadly three parameters, right? So first is sales qualified lead, right? And what is sales qualified lead? Any lead that converted into the first stage of sales. Basically sales is, you know what, this is a good lead, right person, right account, and they want to talk to me, I want to pursue it, right? So they take it into the first stage of sales. So that is called, we call it a qualified lead by sales, right? So sales qualified opportunity. So that's the number one KPI a demand gen needs to generate.
Hmm.
For that sales qualified opportunity, you need to generate enough discovery calls and you have to let those discovery calls get completed. So basically there are two terminology, which is discovery call scheduled and discovery call completed. So typically for any demgen folks or any folks in SDRs and the BDRs, right, discovery call scheduled, discovery call completed, and sales qualified opportunity are the three important KPIs which they need to deliver. And obviously
Okay.
they would have certain input KPIs, meaning how, what percentage of MQLs you are able to convert into discovery call, so on and so forth. But largely these are the three KPIs for Demgen, and for sales it is revenue.
Okay, interesting. So I just wanted another. I'll ask you a simple question here. You talked about SQL, which is Sales Qualified Lead. I believe that's correct. You even mentioned something like MQL and percentage. What's MQL for our listeners here?
Oh, okay. So MQL is nothing but a marketing qualified lead, right? So think about marketing qualified lead as a lead is anyone who's trying to interact with you through your website or through any content you're hosting on your page, or if you're doing a webinar, people will attend. All those people who are talking to your content or engaging with your content is basically lead, right? But from lead to marketing qualified lead is basically, hey, all those leads are good, but are they the right set of people I want to go after? Are they from the right set of company I want to go after? So marketing basically do high level qualification and they filter out the marketing qualified leads, which is the right people within the right company who are talking to my content and I want to reach out to them and set up for a discovery call.
Okay. So basically, there is a lead, and there's a lot of filtration you do for a marketing qualified lead, and then there is filtration for a sales qualified lead. I believe if I'm getting it
Yeah, I
correct.
mean,
So by
out of all the marketing qualified leads, once you have to basically, once you qualify the marketing lead, then the BDR and SDR will pick up the phone. Hey, you know what? You spoke to my content. Are you interested? Or you will reach
Hmm.
out to them via email, or you connect with them on LinkedIn, And if they
Right.
say yes, you know what, I want to get into a demo, then you set up a demo. And after the demo, sales says you want to take it into the sales pipe. That's become a sales qualified lead. So sales qualified
Oh,
lead is a subset of marketing qualified lead.